still. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for three. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here from Alexandria High School in Alexandria, Indiana. We have varsity action coming your way here tonight as we have your 15-1 Wapahani Raiders taking on the 11-8 Alexandria Tigers. So, folks, again, we greatly appreciate you all for tuning in. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Moorville. Yes. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we'll go ahead and get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. We hope all of you have had a wonderful Thursday so far. And hopefully we can top off your evening with a win here for your varsity team. The junior varsity just took care of business in straight set action over Alexandria. Rather handily there, and so hopefully it'll kind of translate into this varsity game as well. But I'm telling you what, these two teams, through the years they've always provided a great game. These are two teams that have had very good programs throughout the years, and Tigers, they're above 500, 3 games above 500. Are they where they probably want to be at? I mean, yeah, you always hope to be better. But this is still a pretty nice looking team right here that comes out here. Very gritty group. Have some pretty good talent here as well. But the Raiders, again, and I've said this over and over again, I don't know, we seem to have something different going on here for us. That I've noticed here within the last 5-6 games. I don't know, it just seems like there's something different here. Maybe a little bit more edgier, playing with a little bit more fire than maybe before, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's kind of hard to describe sometimes, but at least that's just the way that I interpret it. I might be completely wrong, but I don't know, I just feel like that we're playing some really good volleyball right now. And you've got to come out here with that same mentality, that same attitude of, hey, we're going to come out here and get it started from the get-go. And one thing that I've really liked about what we've been doing here of late is when we've had a team down, we've kept them down. We haven't, kind of let them get themselves back into it. That is one thing that is kind of a no-no, when you're a team that is scoring some points, being able to establish a lead. You don't want to allow your opponent to start to gather some momentum and get things going on their side to where it's going to give them a chance to potentially win. And so that's one thing that I think we've done a better job of when we've applied the foot to the throttle here. We've kept it on it for the entirety of the ball game. So again, hopefully we get off to another great start here tonight and continue that throughout the evening here. But like I said, it's really nice to be back out here again. And this will be our, third game now of the week. We got another busy week next week as well, and we still got more to come this week as well. Your Raiders will be back in action on Saturday in the the Muncie Central Volleyball Invitational on Saturday morning. So we'll get into that later on. But we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break here, folks. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body. We'll be back here with tonight's national anthem as well as the starting lineups. And tonight's game, again, between your 15-1 Wapahani Raiders and the 11-8 Alexandria Tigers. Alrighty, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network, as we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. Non-starters first here for Wapahani. Number 3, Emily Stewart. Number 4, Gracie Stanley. Number 6, Ashton Zitgraff. Number 7, Chloe Cook. Number 8, Sophia Beeson. Number 10, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 14, Shayna Ray. And number 15, Bailey Carpenter. Now, if you're Raider starters, you've got number 4, Gracie Stanley. Number 5, Briley Felton. Number 9, Anna Buck. Number 11, Macy Bowden. Number 12, Cameron Wise. And number 16, Cadence Brewer. Again, graphic kind of messed up right there, so I apologize there for that. But again, your librero is Reese Baker. So now we'll take a look here at the Alexandria Tigers. They look like this, starting lineup-wise. Number 2, Addison Warren. Number 3, Kendon Jones. Number 4, Kendall Parker. Number 5, Taylor Steinfeld. Number 11, Olivia Hall. And number 14, Ashlyn Duckworth. Again, your Raiders coached by Katie Weir, assisted by Paige Williamson, Lindy Davis, Madison Mangus, Caitlin Riddle. Your coaches for the Tigers is Emily Wyatt, assisted by Crystal Garrett and Jeff Harmon. So that's what it looks like here tonight, folks. We'll go ahead and step aside again here for another quick break. We'll be back with tonight's starts from Alexandria here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
14, Ashlyn Duckworth, head coach for Alexandria Tigers.
All right, welcome back here, folks. Brandon Morvillius right here with you alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us here on the WHS Network. So we'll get tonight's party started here. Number 5, Taylor Steinfeld back to open us up here for Alexandria. As tonight's game officially underway. And Wise will hit that one out of bounds, and it's going to be a quick 1-0 Tigers lead. Baker there, Bowden sets it on the Wise. Soft touch that time. Steinfeld will get to it. Here's Warren. She'll get it across. Baker, Bowden, Wise. Good job there. Steinfeld just getting a hand up right there. If not, she would have wore that one. So tied here at 1 after the kill from Cameron Wise. Here's Briley Felton now back to serve. Steinfeld right there. There's Parker that set it up. Baker, Bowden, Wise. One more time around the horn here now. 2-1 Wapahani. And there's an ace for Briley Felton. Again, coming into the night, leading the team in that statistical category. Had quite a few of them here, over 30. And there's another one to add to that total. As your Raiders starting to deal aces already here tonight. Handled right there by Remington. And that's going to be hit out of bounds by Addison Warren. And so after a 1-0 lead there for Alexandria, the Raiders have answered right back with 5 consecutive of their own. Remington right there, set on the number 11, Olivia Hall. Bowden gets a hand on it. Here comes Buck. Right there in the middle, dug out. Wise, Bowden, over to Buck. Close set to the net, but Buck is able to get it down in play for a kill. The Raiders now lead it now 6-1. Parker on over here to Warren, and Stanley unable to get there in time to dig it out, so we'll have number 14, Duckworth, back in the ball game. Also now serving will be number 11, Olivia Hall. Stanley's there to receive that one. Baker allows Bowden to get that one over. Steinfeld, Parker now on here to number 14, Duckworth, as she connects to get the Tigers here within 3. Bowden, quick set there to Wise. Dug there by number 3, Kendon Jones. Warren back on the attack, and again, just kind of caught the Raiders off guard just a little bit there. Now 6-4. And that'll be served into the net there by Hall. Now 7-4 Wapahani. As we'll see, Chloe Cook and Ashton Zitgraff now in here for the first time this evening for Stanley and Buck. Ashton back to serve. Nicely done there from Ashton. Parker chases that one down. And again, I'm not quite sure if there was just some miscommunication there. But what happened exactly? Or just a mental lapse. Good placement on the ball, we'll say that much. But there was definitely plenty of people around right there. Someone probably should have got to that one. Wise hits that one a little too long. And so again, after essentially a pretty strong start here for the Raiders, Tigers managed to now get it within 1, but there's Chloe Cook. So that came to a screeching halt. Kill for Cook. Brewer now in the ball game with Cameron Wise back to serve. And there's Brewer blocking things. She had her own little block party going last night, so nice to see her off to a good start here for us. Set on there to number 9. That is Kara Simison. So not exactly how you draw it up here for Wapahani right now. Still a lot of game to be played, though. Felton gets there to receive it. And Cook. This little pass over the net. There's Steinfeld. Zitgraff lays out for the dig. And blocked. Cadence Brewer does it again. Thanksgiving coming a little early Brewer bringing some stuffing to the table tonight. So Macy Bowden to serve. Set on there to Duckworth. Again, nothing available. Baker, Bowden on the Cook. Dug out that time by Parker. Simison again there on the attack. Bowden will set it up for the left-hander, Felton. Remington on the Steinfeld. Bowden will dig it out. Baker will set it up. And Cook will hit that one out of bounds. So it's going to be Carly Remington now back to serve. And that's going to be blocked by number 11, Olivia Hall. Again from the attack by Felton. All right, so we're going to have a timeout here from Wapahani. Had a brief stoppage there again, trying to talk with the line judges, but nonetheless, 10-9 Wapahani. Again, here with the timeout. We'll stay right here with you during the break. Again, we want to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. So a big thanks here to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment out, receive great care, and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can contact them at 765-288-1560. And their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, that is Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. And so again, following the timeout, it will be number 12, Carly Remington, back to serve in this 10-9 game here in set number 1. Got a pretty good start there for Wapahani initially, but things have kind of fell off by the wayside here of late. It's allowed the Tigers kind of hang around here a little bit. So we've got Anna Buck and Gracie Stanley now in here for Chloe Cook and Ashton Zickgraf. Stanley back to serve. Let's see if your Raiders can go on a little bit of a lengthy run here. Bowden right there to dig it out. That was dangerously close to being over the net, at least from my point of view anyway. And heck, could have even been in the net as well. Very close counters there and some miscommunication. So Simison back to serve. Baker right there. That ricocheted off the basketball goal. And so now the Tigers have taken the lead. Just gotta calm down, relax, get your feet underneath you here. Get back going in the right direction. Good looking hit there by Felton. Warren on the attack, Bowden right there. Stanley sets it up for Felton again. And the kill, much needed there for Wapahani to tie it up here at 12. Number 3, Caden Jones. Now be back in here. Got Reese Baker back to serve. Cameron Wise also in here. Warren on the attack. Bowden right there. Baker chases it down. And now Bowden will get it over. Here comes Olivia Hall, but that was blocked by Wise. And then Buck with a block of her own. Little 50-50 ball. Anna wins that challenge as the Raiders retake the lead at 13-12. Rattled off 2 points in a row here. Got to keep the foot on the gas now. Can't allow Alexandria to start mounting more momentum. Sent there into the back corner. Well-executed ball right there by, I think that was Olivia Hall. So there, right there, you got to give credit where credit's due. Baker with great hustle right there, trying to track it down, but just unable to. So Steinfeld back to serve, tied at 13. So serving error for Steinfeld, now tied at 14. We have Briley Felton back to serve. Again, your Raiders have Felton, Baker, Stanley, Wise, Bowden, and Buck on the floor, and that's going to land out of bounds. So again, it's going to be Olivia Hall back to serve. Again, it's in times like these, really sees what kind of team you are here a little bit. Yeah, it's, things are always, kind of happy-go-lucky kind of deal when you're going good. It's those times when you're not really quite playing that great, when you got to dig deep and within yourself right here and find a way to pull it out, with a W here tonight. At least in this first set anyway. Got to play this set-by-set basis. Great job there by Wise to track that one down. That was big-time hustle right there. Baker, Bowden on the Cook. Dug this time by Remington. And we're going to have a net violation here on Wapahani. So Addison Warren back to serve. Bowden will set it on over there to Chloe Cook. That's deflected there, right back to her one more time. Cook back on attack. Steinfeld shanks it off there to the left side. So Cook with the kill. Back and forth we go, now tied at 16. Cadence Brewer now in here for the Raiders. Now Cameron Wise back to serve. So Parker now serving for Alexandria. Zitgraf to Bowden on the Cook right there in the middle. Dug this time by Parker. Steinfeld on the attack. And that was all the way up here to us. So 18-16 Tigers. Wapahani struggling here in the first set. We'll step aside. We'll be back here following the timeout here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, again, back at it following the timeout. It's Alexandria 18, Wapahani 16. Kendall Parker back to serve. Zitgraf there sent into the stands. Felton, Bowden, mistimed. That's going to be 4 hits. I got to say, didn't see this one coming. And again, that's no disrespect towards Alexandria. But I'll just be brutally frank with you. We've kind of stunk it up so far. But we can redeem ourselves. There's still plenty of time here in this first set. So we've got Macy Bowden back to serve, again coming off that kill from Cook. Off the hand of Brewer. At least it looked like it anyway. Nonetheless, point there for the Tigers. Back here to another 4-point lead. Bowden will set it on up here. Chloe putting some heat behind that one. That was a real nice dig there from Remington. Oh, got to put it down here. Brewer, yes. Cadence Brewer with the kill. 21-18. In comes Stanley and Buck. As we'll have Gracie Stanley back to serve. 1 point at a time. Slow the game down. And that's going to be 4 hits. Oh, actually ended up being a net violation, but had that not happened, that would have been 4 hits. Hall with the left hand. Bowden will get there. Baker on Felton. Dug by Remington. Parker now on to Steinfeld. Bowden, Baker. Here comes Buck. Remington digs it out again. Sent there to the back corner. Baker able to chase it down. Here comes Felton. Block. Kept alive. And Buck will get it over. Steinfeld back at it. Felton will dig it out. And there's Olivia Hall. Just set right up there for her and executed it about as perfect as one could have. So number 9, Kara Simison back there to serve. Stanley, Bowden, Brewer, yes! Big time. So Brewer connects on point 20. The Raiders still down here by a pair. We got number 3, Caden Jones back in here. Also Cameron Wise in for Wapahani with Reese Baker back to serve. Nice diving action on that ball. Steinfeld gets it over. There's Stanley. Bowden on the Felton one more time. Nice dig from Parker. Well, free ball action here. Tipped, and there's Wise. Oh, man, that was a beautiful setup right there from Bowden. Not much breathing room whatsoever. Gets one hand right there on the ball. Beautifully placed right there for Wise. Places it. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic right there by your Raiders. Hall with the soft touch. Bowden there to Wise. Here comes Steinfeld again. Blocked! Point Wapahani. Actually, it ended up being 4 hits. But the point for Wapahani nonetheless. And this is encouraging to see. Yeah, we weren't exactly where we should have been. But we've got right back to even by some good play. And the resiliency, Wise tips it back down, and the Raiders have now retaken the lead. Heck yes, 23-22 timeout. Alexandria will step aside here with them. We'll be back with more following this timeout. All right, folks, welcome back here again. Both teams starting to come out of the timeout here. Tell you what, really like what I've seen here from Wapahani these last 6 or 7 points here. This is what you've got to do. These are the things that great teams do. Even on, some of your not so good nights, you still find ways to battle back and give yourself a chance to win. So the Raiders have a chance right here in this first set. Buck on the attack, dug out there by Jones. Set up to Warren, and that is off of Wise and inbounds. Tied up there after the connection by Warren. So we'll have Steinfeld back to serve. Felton, Bowden sets it on up to Wise, and it's going to be out of bounds. So here we are, set point for Alexandria. Tell you what, right here, if you're Wapahani, you got back into this thing. Not that you was out of it. You gotta keep it going here. Stanley gets it over. Parker, soft touch there. Wise tips it over the head and somehow gets it over the net and in play. Players make plays. Big-time players make plays. And that was a big-time play right there from Cameron Wise. Parker with a setup here to Hall. Stanley gets an arm on it. Here comes Buck. Dug out by Warren. Now set right back to her. Soft touch. And Baker will get it over. Blocked. Oh, heck yes. And the Raiders have now taken a lead and are at set point. Felton back to serve. Shank backwards there. Remington will get to it. Sent deep. There's Stanley. Bowden on the Wise. Yes! Oh, heck yes. The Raiders take it in set number 1. Making a little bit of a comeback there. Down by 4 late in set number 1. I think they was down by as much, 21-17 maybe. And was able to stay right here in it and got the job done. Love the resiliency right there and the grip of the grit of this group to be able to come back and to finish off set number 1 right here. So 1-10 on lead here for Wapahani. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with the second set of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks. Welcome back. WHS Network here on YouTube.com as we'll get into set number 2. What a first set that was. A little bit more nerve-wracking than I was anticipating initially. But the Raiders, like I said right there at the end, showed a lot of resiliency and a lot of grit to be able to fight through the adversity right there and be able to take that first set. So we'll have Steinfeld back to serve. Baker there receives it. Bowden sets it on to the left-hander. Felton, and that hits the line judge. So that obviously wasn't in. Set up here to Wise. Soft touch right there. Steinfeld gets the dig. Again, one big thing here, and you've noticed it throughout the evening, one thing that Alexandria loves to do, tip. They love tipping the ball over. You have your home run shots every now and again, yeah, but they love just tipping the ball. And Buck blocks Parker right there to get the Raiders on the board here for set number 2. So 2-1 here. Briley Felton now back to serve. Handled there by Remington. Set on the Warren left side. That hits the antenna. And now we're tied at 2 just like that. Another nice serve there from Briley. And that's off of Felton and out of bounds. Warren was on the attack that time as the Tigers retake a 1-point lead now, 3-2. We got number 14, Ashlyn Duckworth, now in the game for the Tigers, and serving number 11, Olivia Hall. And that was served out of bounds. Service error right there, ties it at 3. We've got Chloe Cook and Ashton Zitgraff now in the ball game. So Zitgraff back to serve, tied at 3. Set on up there. That is Duckworth on the attack. Cook digs it out. Bowden sets it right back to her. Dropping the hammer is Chloe Cook. And the Raiders now with a quick 4-3 lead. Duckworth again. There's Zitgraff digging it. Bowden setting it up, and Wise get it across. There is Cook. Essentially off the rebound there from the dig by Steinfeld. Cook deposits that one on the other side of the floor to give Wapahani a 5-3 lead. Nice serve there, sent way deep there in the back row. Zitgraff lays out for it. Love the hustle there from Ashton. Cook on the attack. Dug by Steinfeld. Set on here to Warren. Baker digs it. Bowden sets it. Cook will put it down into the student section over there. Big time swing for another big time player in Chloe Cook. Parker will set up here to Duckworth. And again, obviously helped out with that ball tipping right off of the, or deflecting right off the top of the net. Kind of helped create that missed timing and deception, be able to get to that ball. So 6-4 now. Addison Warren back to serve. Wise putting a stamp on things there for point number 7. So in comes Cadence Brewer. Cameron Wise will now drop back to serve. Parker there with a setup. Duckworth. Good job there by Felton. Get the left hand there on it. Steinfeld there with a dig. Remington gets it across. Sitgraf chases it down. Bowden and just tips it over the net. Blocked by Brewer again. What a force she has been right there in the middle once again tonight. I believe that is now her third block of the evening. Here we go, free ball action. Here we go, Bowden to Brewer. Yes! 9-4 Wapahani, and that will force the Tigers to take a timeout. The Raiders lead it by 5. Again, we'll go ahead and stay right here with you during the timeout. Again, for our FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis game break. We'd like to thank FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs, buying, selling, or investment properties. We get the job done. Call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. And that's FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. So that timeout was, short, sweet, and to the point. As we get back to the game here, Cameron Wise again back here to serve. Parker with a set up there to number 14, Duckworth. Nice dig there. Set back to Brewer. Tell you what, Cadence has been in there. She has definitely made her presence known in this game tonight. So Wise still back there to serve. Little floater right there that time around. Parker back to Duckworth. Blocked again by Cadence Brewer. As the block party continues on. Set on there to Simison. Felton digs it out. Bowden now on to Cook. Remington with the dig. Simison one more time. Zitcraft there. Bowden to Brewer. Yes, again. Cadence Brewer with another kill. Steinfeld sends it to the back row, and Felton, again, got the right hand on it, or, arm essentially, kind of a right forearm. But unfortunately sent that one backwards. Baker more than likely would have had that one had Felton laid off of that. But, you got a ball coming at you so quickly as we have a lift called. They're on Wapahani now, 12-6. Again, Parker back to serve for the Tigers. Felton, Bowden, Cook, blocked. Baker will get it over. A little soft touch. How about that? I mean, that's just a simple get it up and over the net kind of thing. And then everyone just watches that one drop right in there. Excellent job there by Baker. Duckworth back at it. Baker there. Bowden set it to Cook. Right there with the deflection there was number 6. Number 5, Steinfeld. Baker one more time to Bowden on to the left-hander. Felton with a soft touch over the net. Oh, man. It's unfortunate. Net violation there on Wapahani. That was set up really good there for Wapahani there on that point. Sent that one deep. Brewer saves Felton right there. Hall on the attack. Baker chases it down. Flying Baker. And there's the kill. So job well done there by Reese, really essentially allowing that point to even exist there for Wapahani to give them at least a chance. Here as Anna Buck and Gracie Stanley return to the floor for Cook and Zitgraff. Stanley again was back there to serve just a moment ago. Hall on the attack from the left side. That was hit out of bounds, no touch. Point Wapahani. Hall back on the attack again. Stanley will dig it out. Bowden on over to the left side. Anna Buck. Here she is again. Bowden this time back set to Felton, and it's going to be out of bounds. Very close on the side. I think they got the call right. So we'll have number 9, Kara Simison, back to serve. Bowden gets it there to Brewer. I'll tell you what, I mean, every single time it seems like she touches the ball and ends up in a point. Whether it be her on attack or she's blocking it, one of the two. So Wise back in the game. Baker now back to serve. (16-8) Wapahani. Floater serve there from Baker. Set on up here. Warren on the attack. Took an awkward bounce there off of, might have been off of Wise right there. Baker, Bowden, Wise, dug by Steinfeld. Here comes Warren again. And that will be another kill here for Addison Warren. So now the Tigers within 6. Felton tries to get there. So Wapa's got to regroup right here. Got to find a way to come away with this next point. And you had him down, I think it was right around 8 to 9 points, I believe. Buck on the attack. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Anna Buck connects. Puts the Raiders back ahead here by 6 of them. And we'll have Briley Felton now back to serve. Parker sets it up there to Hall. Baker on over to Buck. That would have been close to being out of bounds right there. Stanley able to get the dig right there. Set on the Buck. Soft touch, and that's off the antenna. So now, got no timeout here from Coach Weir. Just got to stay put. Oh, we'll probably see a timeout now. Or maybe not. They'll let her team play it out. Nothing wrong with that. As usual, a good call right there. So 18-14 on the kill from Cameron Wise. Here comes Cook and Zitgraff. Off to the right side, Parker chases it down. Warren gets it across there, set up. Here's Cook, left side. Oh, heck yes. Cook with some authority right there, sends that into the back left corner. or actually back right corner, pardon me. Guess I don't know my left and my right. Zitgraf there with the serve. Parker with a setup. Warren back on it again. That was met there by Wise and Cook. Here we go. Felton, Bowden, Wise, dug by Jones. Baker, Bowden, Cook. Yes! 2014 Wapahani. In set number 2, again, if you are just now joining us, Wapahani took a nerve-wracking first set, 26-24. Good job there by Zitgraf to get to it, and Wise getting a quick set there from Bowden. Excellent job there. Great connection there between the two. Duckworth back at it and blocked again. The block party continuing, whether it be Brewer, Cook, Wise, Bowden, I don't care who it is, getting it done. That is now 5 consecutive points here from the Raiders. And as usual, I shouldn't have said anything. Alrighty, 22-15. Warren back to serve. Nice hustle from Bowden, but got a ball that low to the ground coming off of the arms there of Felton. Not much you can do there if you're Macy. Zitgraf gives him a nice ball to go with, and look at Cook. That was off of, I think, Remington, and that nearly went up all the way into the rafters. And if you've ever been to Alexandria, just a little bit taller than what Wapahani is. Just a smidge. Parker on there to Duckworth. That looked to have been a tip there by Wapahani. So the line judges didn't see the tip. The up referee did. He made the call. And looked to me that was the right call. Baker will set that one on up here for Cook. Man, I'll tell you what, continuing to hit that ball hard as that ball got caught up into the basketball goal. Created some fun times there for the Tigers on that one. So here we are at set point for Wapahani, 24-17. Handled by Warren. Parker there to Duckworth into the net. Bad setup there, unfortunately, by Parker. And that's a lot more like it here for Wapahani. Set number 2 victory, 25-17, as they now take a 2-set-to-none lead over the Tigers. So, folks, don't go anywhere, will you? Just stay right there, and we'll be back here in set number 3 coming up here within the next few minutes here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
we know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All righty, welcome back here, folks, again to the FC Tucker Muncie Realtors Ted Cook and Joanne Davis game break. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, a big thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles. They'll leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle you can rely on. Check them out on Facebook and contact them at 765-284-3472. And so we'll get down to business again. Set number 3 here on the evening. Again, thank you all for tuning in for this Thursday night of Wapahani Raider Volleyball on the WHS Network. And Brandon Morbilius right here with your play-by-play call alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Got a 2-0 lead here for Wapahani as Olivia Hall will draw first blood here in set number 3 with a 1-0 lead. But again, this is the third game this week for us. 3 and 4 nights. It was at Daleville on Monday night. Tuesday, actually, technically, this is our 4th game in 4 nights because Tuesday we did boys soccer. And then last night we was at home with more Raider volleyball against Monroe Central, and then tonight here at Alexandria. Again, the Raiders will be back at it on Saturday as well in the Muncie Central Invitational. We will not be broadcasting those games as there is an ace for Taylor Steinfeld, and so the Tigers are out to a 3-0 start here in the third. And there we have it. So right into the net. The Raiders get the first point here in the set number 3. Down 3-1. Here we'll have Briley Felton back to serve. Nicely done right there. That was set right on top. Oh, no. I'm not so sure about that one bit. That ball was actually tipped. After it was passed, it was tipped, and then Buck touched it. The ball was right on top of the net. But that's not how referee's seen it, so you go with it and try to get the next one. Nice dig there from Felton, laying out for it. Here's Buck on the attack, and it's in there. And a Buck sneaks it in the back line. And it's 4-2 Alexandria here as Cook and Zickgraf get back onto the floor for Wapahani with Zickgraf back to serve. Handled there from Jones, set to Warren on the right side, again falling away. Here's Cook. Yes, there's another one. Kill for Cook, 4-3. Tigers on top. And that's going to be served out of bounds. So 5-3 Alexandria, number 9, Kara Simison back in the game. Got to say, one thing we haven't really seen a whole lot of in this one has been serving errors. I mean, it happens every now and again, but that's been very few in between right there. I bet you it probably hasn't been much more than 3 or 4 serving errors combined, which is a great thing. Makes the game go a lot more smoothly. And not only that, but it's a lot nicer when you're keeping the ball in play and forcing your opponent to make a play. So Wise, again, brought the hammer there. That ball actually ended up ricocheting off the TV screen here in the gymnasium. Thankfully, that thing's latched onto the wall good. Or that would have fell a good 25 feet. And that's out of bounds. The Raiders will take the point. Again, we've got Brewer back in the ball game. So many options here for Wapahani. You can go to any one of them. Remington gets it over there. Zickgraf, Bowden, Brewer dug out there from Steinfeld. And Simison got a hold of it and hit out of bounds. Great serve there from Cameron. Duckworth on the attack. Zickgraf will dig it out. Here comes Cook one more time. Dug by Warren. Parker sets it up. Warren back on it again. Zickgraf lays out for another dig. Fantastic play. And that ends it right there with Cook. I think that was Cook that got the kill right there. I was so amazed by the dig from Zickgraf. I kind of missed things from there, but I'm pretty sure that was Cook right there. Here comes Parker. Back over there to Simpson. Zickgraf with another dig. Here comes Cook one more time. Dug by Warren. Good job there by Cook, expecting that one. Blocked by Brewer. Cook again there with a dig. Set right back to her. And that's going to be hit into the net. That's some good play, though, on both sides. So we have Baker back in. Zickgraf, Felton, and Baker gets it over deep to the back corner. Steinfeld right side. Felton doing a heck of a job of getting the hands up there. So now tie game 7-7. Parker still back here to serve. Zickgraf receives it. Bowden sets it. And Cook will put it down. There we are. Set on to Steinfeld, and there's another block. Cadence Brewer. So it's 9-7 Raiders. Macy Bowden back to serve. Misplayed there by Warren. Ends up being an ace for Macy. Raiders keep dealing them here tonight. Oh, may we have another. Oh, my goodness. I hope the young lady's all right over there. Again, Warren and Duckworth took a nasty spill over there near the student section. So I hope that they're all right. And so the Raiders will huddle up. Again, as they're checking on her. She got back up and looked like she might have gotten a knee to the head. Looks like everybody's okay. That's the main thing. So that's a good sign. Might have a little bit of a headache later, though, I'll tell you that. You definitely have to be watchful. You get plays like that, you can easily get a concussion. It's never something anybody wants to be a part of, that's for sure. So again, hopefully everything's still all right with those two. Steinfeld hits that one just a little bit out of bounds. It's actually 12-7 now. I forgot to put that point on the board from just a while ago. So the Raiders here with a 5-point lead. Steinfeld again. Baker with a dig. Bowden on the Brewer. Connects with another. Kills to Glore. And we're going to have a timeout here from Alexandria. And we will go ahead and take a timeout with them as well. Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Game break. Again, Wapahani 13, Alexandria 7 here in the third set. We'll be back with more following this timeout. All right, again, folks, welcome back here to FC Tucker Muncie Realtors. Ted Cook, Joanne Davis game break. Again, the Raiders again had 2 sets to none, 26-24, 25-17 through the first 2 sets. And they have a 6-point lead in the third. As we'll head back out of the timeout, Macy Bowden back to serve here for Wapahani. Set up here, Duckworth right side there with a soft tip over the net. Here comes Cook trying to find that back corner as Remington will get there to it. Simison now from the left side. Felton gets it up in the air, and then the save there from Bowden and Zitgraff. Bowden lays out for the dig. Here is Zitgraff. Soft touch right there. Duckworth. The lollipop and over the defense and gets it down in play. Unreal. I mean, just pop that right up into the air. And, I mean, that thing literally landed right on the line. You couldn't have done that any better. Baker, Bowden, Cook. Is it in or is it out? It is in. The kill for Cook, 14-8 Wapahani. Here comes Stanley and Buck back in the game for Cook and Zitgraff. So Stanley will be back to serve. And the Raiders ahead by 6. Steinfeld, soft touch. Felton gets to it. Bowden now on the Buck. And that's going to be blocked. It's either Steinfeld or Hall with the block that time. Either way, it's a point for the Tigers. And we've got Kara Simison back to serve. And there's Brewer again. I'm telling you what a game she's having. 15-9 following the block from Cadence Brewer. We have Baker back to serve. Also Cameron Wise back in the game. Steinfeld there. Parker on over to Warren. So Stanley unable to get that ball back up into the air to give the Raiders an opportunity there. Baker. Bowden, Wise, yes. Great pass, quick set. A devastating kill there from Cameron Wise. So the Raiders up here by 6-7 with Briley Felton now back to serve. Remington to Parker. Hall kind of had to lean back to get to that one and left that one short. Warren after it there. Nice deflection there by the Raiders up front. Oh, look at that. The court vision from Cameron Wise. Got just a little drop in the bucket right there. Beautiful placement. Hall get off of 1 foot. Gets it to fall in just in front of Briley Felton and Reese Baker. So Hall back to serve. The Raiders ahead by 7. Late here in set number 3. And there comes Wise again. Again, it wasn't a clean kill, but hey, got the job done again. Created the deception and the missed timing there for the Tigers. So Cook, Zitgraff back in for Stanley and Buck. Duckworth on left side, met there by Wise. There's Cameron, Bowden. Oh, Zitgraff will take it. Oh, look at that slide. Steinfeld there with some finesse. Here's Cook. Oh, yes. 20-11. Raiders lead it here in set 3. So just 5 points away from getting the brooms back out again. Parker on to Warren. Zitgraff there with a dig, set on to Cook. Nice hustle from Steinfeld. She took a nasty spill as well. Goodness sakes. You love the hustle. It looks like she's going to be all right. That was a heck of a loud thud, though, I'll tell you that much. 21-11. Raiders in the driver's seat, in command. Shanked off the left side. That heads up here into the stands. And so we're going to have a timeout here from the Tigers. And so again, we'll stick right here with you. Again, following the conclusion of the ball game here tonight, we normally have our Raiders live post-game show. That won't be the case tonight. So just stay with us right here following the broadcast. We'll recap this one, talk about the upcoming games here for this Raider volleyball team. And then we'll end it because we got to get packed up, get back on the road, and head back to Raider country. You know, it's about 8:10 right now, and so hopefully this game ends here within the next few points. We can just finish them off, but hopefully we can get back home by maybe around 9:15, 9:30. So both teams back out onto the floor. Again, we'll have Ashton Zitgraff back to serve. Handled there by, I believe that was Jones, and that is Duckworth on the attack. Just in front of Zitgraff. So number 2, Addison Warren back to serve. 22-12 Wapahani. Off the fingertips of Wise. There's an ace for Warren. Zitgraff to Bowden on a Cook. Yes. Point number 23 here for Wapahani. And in comes Cadence Brewer now with Cameron Wise back to serve. And so there's 4 hits. And we have arrived here, folks. Match point, 24-13. Again, Cameron Wise back to serve. Really got into that one. 24-14. And Baker back in here. We'll have number 4, Kendall Parker, back to serve for Alexandria. Zitgraff, Bowden, Brewer. Nice dig right there from, I think that was Warren. Bowden throws on over to Cook. And that's going to head up into the stands, and that's going to end tonight's ball game, folks. A sweep for Wapahani over Alexandria, 26-24, 25-17, 25-14. So, again, congratulations here to your Raiders. They now have won 10 games in a row. 16-1 record now on the season, still a perfect 7-0 in the MEC Conference. Just a tale of 2 games, essentially. First set, completely different from the second and third, obviously. We got down. The Tigers were definitely in the driver's seat. They were close towards the end of set number 1, but the Raiders, resilient, continue to fight on, and played with a lot of grit there, and really showed what they can do. When they're playing and clicking on all cylinders. And so it was great to see them be able to not only get back in it, not that they was out of it by any means, but momentum definitely wasn't on our side, but somehow was able to keep it close, give yourself a chance, and take advantage when the opportunity presented itself, and that's exactly what Wapahani did. And then the second, third set, really for the most part, was all Wapahani. And again, no disrespect towards Alexandria at all. Came out here, played hard, played tough. Another team, I think, is a pretty impressive group of young ladies here. And we want to wish them all the best of luck throughout the rest of their season. They're going to be a tough team come postseason time. Second and third set was a little rocky there for them, but they play a lot more like what they did in the first set. They're going to be tough to beat the rest of the way. So all the best to them and their coaching staff over there. And again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Again, whether you're a Wapahani fan or Alexandria fan or just a volleyball fan in general, we appreciate you for spending some time here with us this evening, and for us taking up your Thursday night. But again here, folks, Wapahani with a straight set victory, 26-24, 25-17, 25-14. Raiders, again, 16-1, 7-0. And the MEC Conference, again, your Raiders will be back at it on Saturday morning. Okay, it'll be in the Muncie Central Volleyball Invitational. Not exactly sure where that's going to be at, though. I don't know if it's going to be at Muncie Central High School or if it's going to be at the Muncie Fieldhouse. We don't know that yet, but we will not be there broadcasting the games. We did that last year, and that was kind of a nightmare, to be quite honest with you. Just because, there's so many moving parts. One game we might be on this court, then we might be on this other court. It's just a little bit of a pain. And so instead of doing all that and tearing our stuff down, putting it back up, tearing it down again, and everything else, we're not going to broadcast it. However, we still will be there, and we'll be updating everyone on our social media sites, Twitter and Facebook. So make sure to follow us on Twitter at WHS Network, and then on Facebook, make sure to like us. It's just WHS Network. So make sure to do that. Subscribe here to our YouTube channel. Everything's free, doesn't cost you a dime. We just appreciate you guys for watching us and supporting our teams out here. That means a great deal to us. So, folks, we'll be actually back at it on Monday nights. We'll be at home against 4A powerhouse Hamilton Southeastern for a varsity-only game at 7:30. So we hope you all tune in there for that one. Should be a great matchup coming up on Monday night from Raider Gymnasium. So until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Alexandria.